Well, Smiles from Black Film TV. Hello, folks. How's it going?
Lovely.
Hey, Wilson, how are you today?
Hey, you know, I've seen you guys put the show together with the help of Norman Lear, whose name for a lot of folks have heard, but to get that stamp before his passing, how did it come about that Norman Lear got on board with you guys in this project?
Well, I knew Norman Lear for like 30 years. I did a show with him many years ago called 704 Hauser Street, which we moved into the Bunker's house, and it didn't work out. I chose another show, but I knew something was coming up. He rebooted a lot of shows, but he never rebooted Sanford and Son, my favorite show, and I just love the music. It makes you feel good. I went to him, I said, let's reboot it. He said, that's an iconic show. That's very hard to do. Go back, we can't do that. But if you come up with a nice twist, this was a day back in the day, I don't know what year it was, but Orange is the New Black was a talk of the town. And everybody was talking about this lady, Laverne Cox. I said, I don't know who the hell she is or what she's doing, but I need to work with that person. And we went back with the idea of me having a child in Alabama and the child going to New York to do her thing and come back. And I did not know the change was made, and I was surprised. And we put it together, took it to Norman, brought it to her. Everybody agreed together, all 3, 4 co-executive producers. And here we are today, loving it, came to fruition. We had a lot of pauses in the way. We had COVIDs, we had the strike. But you know what?
We had no's from every network too.
You know what? I'm from
Norman Lear.
I'm from the sales world. There's only one yes out of 12 no's. So you just keep asking, you just keep going, and eventually you'll find no show that Norman did was accepted at first.
This is why he's George Wallace.
Controversial, and guess what? We're controversial. We're really controversial, but we're all about real story, real story, and we're going to enjoy it, and we're going to come out with laughs. Everybody's going to learn something on this show, even me.
And Laverne, obviously we've seen your work, and how long did it take for you guys to have that chemistry so that we, the audience, can see it on screen?
She started telling me what to do on the first day.
I don't remember it that way. I think.
But I'm saying on the show, our characters, we came together immediately, and
in the storyline, yes, as the characters, yes, and I definitely. There's many things about George that remind me of my mother, and
I remind you of your mother.
Some traits, yeah. And good and challenging. So yeah, it was real. It was really real. We feel his heart and know his heart, but he can get on your last nerve too, as a character.
So why didn't you say something the first nerve?
Real.
But this is the last nerve. She waited to the last nerve. She should have said some 1, 2, 3, 4 nerve.
I was trying to be nice.
Laverne, did you take any of your personal stories and flip it for some of the episodes?
Absolutely. There are many stories that are taken from my life that are directly in the show. I said tell them which ones. Maybe after a lot of people have seen it, I really want to tell them, because it's crazy that some of this stuff happened in real life. And so that's the great thing, this particular episode, because it seems ridiculous, but I'm like, well, it did happen. So let's go for it. And we made comedy out of it. And that's so much fun. That's so much fun. So you have to. What I love is that I've been working hard, but I've been living my life. So I have something to make art about. And that is really, that's what makes us all human. And I know it's an interesting time to be a trans person in America and just to be dehumanized at every turn. But I feel a huge part of my job is to be a human being, to be human in all of my flaws and struggles, because the struggles are what make us all human and what connect us. So I feel like my biggest job is to be a human being, and hopefully to continue to have a platform to do that and inspire people to see trans folks as human, and inspire other trans people to know that we can live our best lives in the worst of circumstances.
Hey, we're here to promote this show. Obviously, it's on. Let's make this thing happen so that we can get a season 2, not a one and done. So congrats on creating the show. Congrats on your performances. We'll talk down the road. Take care.
Thank you so much.